Welcome, Leo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your message reading. This is a general reading for the time roughly between the new moon in Leo and towards the full moon in Aquarius later this month. During that time, Mercury will be retrograding through most of August. So we will touch on that a little bit. This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate for all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, please know that you can check out the description box below for the information you need. I am very grateful to be here, and I'm grateful for your presence. So let's get started. For Leo, the Ace of Wands is your overall energy. This is about a fresh start. This is about your own independence, enthusiasm, and a vision that is fresh or refreshed. There is a sense of beginning again at this time for you, where you have an opportunity that has been present before and is appearing before you again. You may be in a position where the reason that you originally engaged is re-emerging again and re-exciting you, enthusing you again, rejuvenating your interest and your vision of growth in a particular situation. This can be a job, a relationship, an opportunity that you are finding yourself excited about. In the presence, we have the Hermit card. This is accurately describing what often can occur, even though this is your time, Leo. As I'm speaking, the Hermit card really describes a time, an opportunity for you to create a safe bubble, a conceptual bubble around yourself in order to allow yourself to feel your own feelings, to process your own thoughts, to check in with your own higher order teachers, even friends, those who understand you and who you know have something to teach you. You're reestablishing your authority. You're regaining your grounding around your purpose and your natural gifts and talents. And in order to step into those at this time, you are regrounding yourself in who you are, what you desire authentically, and the best expression for that moving forward. This shows that what you're doing in order to reground yourself, to consult your own inner authority, to check in with your own inner experience, is something that's being modeled for others. Others are watching you, they're learning from your practice. This practice can be meditation, it can be physical activity, it can be going back to school, it can be reviewing some training or education you've had in the past, it can be simply meditating, so that you are sharing what you learn through your actions with others, and you are leading and they are following. This is the teacher vibe that's occurring in this moment for you. In the past, we have the Two of Wands. The twos are really highlighting to me the energy of Mercury retrograde, which I have often said is not a horrible or catastrophic event. It's retrograding throughout most of the rest of August, and this is an opportunity to naturally process your ideas, your thoughts, your inspiration, your vision, to reevaluate your talent and how best to put it out to the world. So you are perhaps rethinking, perhaps reviewing, even renewing, refreshing this idea that you understand your strengths and that you are anxious to put them out and share them with an unfamiliar environment, audience, uh, location, or in a particular field that is new to you. In the future, we have the Ace of Cups. And this is beautiful because there is a sense here of your renewal being part of a deep healing process for you. This naturally is going to have a particular zing because the planet Pluto is currently in the very early degrees of Aquarius, but will be going back and touching on the last few minutes of Capricorn in the early fall. This is important because it is indicating an opposition with perhaps whatever planets you have in Leo, even planets you have in Capricorn and or Aquarius, that is helping you to touch down on the past 15 to 17 years of Pluto's transit through Capricorn, which is finally wrapping up in the fall. When it moves into Aquarius at the middle of November, this will be a sprint for you. This is opening up a whole new world of possibilities that will last for the next 20 years. This is about our place in the world, our place in the sun, looking for where we belong and where we have the impact. But it's also about healing the experience you've had as part of a global citizen, all the things that perhaps limited or restricted you from feeling comfortable expressing yourself, feeling comfortable in stepping out into the greater challenge that I believe you are now meeting. If this reading is resonating for you, Leo, please like this video. Share this with others, subscribe to my channel. I always appreciate that. It helps me to stay here and do what I do, but also I always enjoy reading your thoughts and comments. They're very important to me. And I pull the patience card. I accept that everything happens in divine order. This is important for a fire sign like you. You have a fair amount of fire on the table, but the patience is the healing quantity. This is your ability to balance out your past and to recalibrate given your vision of the future, the way that you want to step forward. And from the flora and fauna of Africa, I've pulled the lobster, which I just pulled for Aries. And the key word is release. Explore your deep set emotions. Vulnerability leads to new experiences and understanding. And this is resonating very much with the Ace of Cups, your second ace. This is where you are allowing yourself to open up to the deepest secrets of your being, where you're understanding and you have gained the courage to face down those uncomfortable patterns, habits, behaviors, experiences, and really allow yourself to exist with the feelings that are validating your desire to move on and grow. I'm going to clarify the Hermit or the Two of Wands in the past with the Eight of Coins and the Eight of Wands. I love this. Two eights, two power numbers, two numbers of success. This is about your commitment to your personal development. You have been incredibly focused on improving your skills, improving the character traits that you believe open you up to opportunities and a more positive, hopeful experience of life. This is your commitment to work hard, to be dedicated, to be diligent, to be loyal, choosing yourself, understanding that your attention to your stability and your security and all the abundance in your world that supports that, that supports your growth, your connection with people that are like you, share your goals, that will draw you in, are inviting you into opportunities to create something long lasting and important. This is your has been your focus for quite some time. This, you understand, is necessary as the foundation for you to move forward and express yourself, to work towards this vision, to commit in a way that is inspired by the work you've been doing on yourself. beautiful energy there. And then the Hermit in your present is clarified by the Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords. So, Leo, I do feel that you have been working incredibly hard. I do believe that you have really looked at some painful and difficult experiences in your life, perhaps feelings of rejection, even if the rejection came towards you, you similarly rejected opportunities as a result of that. It's almost like leaving before someone could leave you. And this is very familiar. This is a way we try to protect ourselves. This was perhaps a opportunity, a job, an effort, a relationship where you felt that you gave everything you could give. Whether that was the case or not, you felt roundly rejected, that you were suffered, that everything you offered was turned against you. And as a result of that, you have had to admit that you gave to something that never had the capacity to give back to you, that you gave away things that you now understand you must give yourself. This is accepting that, allowing yourself to be sad, to grieve this experience, because that is part of the cleansing, the detoxification, the release of old experiences so that you don't continue to relive them. This is important because every time we relive these experiences of trauma, we re traumatize ourselves. Our body doesn't know that it's not happening all over again. Your body experiences it in the same way. And it is important to allow those feelings to exist so that you can learn from them, but it's also important to release them. The Three of Swords is saying, that you really actually have moved so far beyond these experiences that you're still living with the results of them, the emotional damage, the hurt, the regret, the suffering. But you now are understanding the reason that these experiences had to exist, and that the gifts that you gain from them are ones in which you are coming to a sense of gratitude about. This is where the healing begins. When you actually are grateful, you actually understand that you couldn't be where you are now without these experiences. And it is the ability to allow these feelings to flow through you. They validate that that wasn't what you wanted, that wasn't who you were, and that now you have a vision that you're willing to work for because you understand now the things you gave your power away to in order to gain some sense of love, security, acceptance was not appropriate for you. That these are things you can work for and gain for yourself. It's a beautiful way of taking care of yourself, choosing yourself, understanding that you're actually gaining a tremendous amount of wisdom from these experiences, and you're learning to move towards things that support you. The Ace of Cups is clarified by the Page of Coins or the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. This is so beautiful because you're using this healing experience, this way in which you are not only uh, aware that you've survived some very difficult challenges that can have devastated you, damaged you in many ways that feel irreparable, but that you've survived that. And surviving that, you now are in this beautiful place of gratitude that actually is about building a spiritual foundation on gratitude, on understanding what you gained from those incredible losses or challenges. This is your meditation practice, your prayers, your journaling, whatever you do to get to that still place that allows you to be who you are, allowing your thoughts and feelings to emerge naturally so that you become familiar with your inner landscape that begins to connect you to the divine. This is how we pray. We ask for help. We ask for recognition. We ask for support. And the Page of Coins is really resonating with your entire reading in terms of your willingness to start at the beginning, wherever that is. Even if it's a renewal, you understand that you have to be willing and open to learn how to do things differently. This is a beautiful card for a student, someone who is training, who is beginning on a course, a career move, someone who is beginning to climb the ladder. This is really you saying, I can execute my responsibilities, do my part to the best of my ability. And I do that with an open heart. I don't do that with an attitude that I know. I do that with a wisdom of my experiences, what I've learned, but an openness to hear what others have to say and to follow that lead. I'm going to finish up this reading for you, Leo, with the Yogic Path Oracle, and hope this reading has had some value for you, some lessons, some insight. And I've pulled Durga. Durga is the goddess of inner strength and protection. I may not be saying that correctly. You're exhibiting great strength in the face of things that would make others, including former versions of yourself, crumble. Durga, the warrior goddess, is with you, carrying her bow and arrow, sword, trident, lotus, thunderbolt, golden discus, and conch. You are embodying her fierce strength and loving protection. You have overcome major hardships with your willpower and will continue to leap over any challenges that confront you. Call upon Durga Ma whenever you need an extra ounce of strength. Thank you so much, Leo, for this beautiful reading. Until next time, namaste.